Hi, guys. This is Dominique, and we are live at the WLFC Lounge. And you guys were just listening to Moths in the Attic, and we are here. We're going to talk to them a little bit and find out some more information about who they are. So, why don't you guys introduce yourselves and talk about what instrument you play, and then we'll just go down the line here. So you can start it off.
My name is Michael Williams. Some people may know me as Mike Williams on sax, and I love the saxophone. It's always a good time playing the alto sax with Moths in the Attic.
My name is Kevin Jory. I do the drums. Some may know me as Kevin on the drums. We copy each other. But no, I get a lot of enjoyment out of playing the drums, especially with these guys.
My name is Zach Fletcher. I play guitar and I sing. You might also know me as Zach on the guitar and vocals. I'm just messing.
TM.
Trademark.
There it is, yeah.
All right. Well, before we get into more information about you guys' new album, why don't we talk about when you guys got started, as a band, when did you guys get together?
We've been playing together for about 4 years. At least that's what we say.
That's what we say.
Somewhere around that.
I always vote for a little bit longer than that.
A little bit
Yeah.
longer.
But we always say 4.
Yeah.
How about instruments? How long have you been playing the instruments?
Go ahead.
About 17 years now.
Wow. How about you guys?
Maybe 25?
That's my
You
age.
I'm old
Hey.
now.
I think you got me beat. I'm
Yeah, you got me.
21 years playing guitar.
Nice, okay.
So what inspired you guys with this, specifically the new album that you guys have? What would you say is your heaviest influencer? And if you want to say anything special about that album in particular, your favorite song that's on the album, now would be the time to do that.
All right. So you're talking about musical influences or just anything?
We can start with musical influence, but
Okay.
anything in general, you'd be that, had to put that in there.
Yeah. So I would put it in the realm of like Radiohead or some modern kind of indie alternative folk kind of acts. It's a lot different than what you just heard. We have kind of full instrumentation, a lot of string parts, and got a few bassists that played with us, and Kevin's playing a full drum kit, so it's a very big sound. So we kind of modify it as the trio, but that's kind of one of the special things is you get the CD, you get one experience, so you come see us live, you get a different one.
That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, just listening to you guys, it was it wasn't exactly what I was expecting, but it was way better. As I was hearing you guys, I was like,
We'll take it.
I'm in, yeah, well, okay, if you think about your title, Moths in the Attic, how'd you guys come up with the band name that? Because when I
That's a
heard
good
that,
story.
that is not what I thought the genre of music was going to be. That just came from you guys, and it was just amazing.
Yeah, so the title derives from a poem that I wrote, and the idea of the poem is basically the moths in the attic are ideas. Some of them happen to be songs, and when we play them, we let them free.
Oh, I love that. That's deep.
Yeah,
And some of these songs have been in the attic for 10 years.
some of these songs have been in the attic a while. Finally put them to record.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the 3 that you guys performed tonight, are those, obviously those are not on the new album, unless they are. Is one of them on the new album?
2 of them are actually.
2 of them,
The
okay.
first 2 we played, Forward is the lead single off of the album. And then Chase Away the Ghost, pretty sure that's going to be the second single off the album. And then the third one is not on the album, but we do have it recorded on our live sessions CD.
Okay. So it just has that fuller sound, like you said, with more instruments
Yep.
involved.
Exactly.
That is awesome. How long did it take you guys to put this album together?
That's the question.
That's where it gets good.
Yeah.
It took a while. So we said we'd been together about 4 years, which may or may not be completely accurate. But around that time is when we started developing these songs to make the album, because that's initially why I started reaching out to different musicians, was to record an album. And then the 3 of us, kind of developed in a different way with the live thing. But yeah, it's been at least 3 years in the studio, and then at least 4 years developing like the parts and everything. And then before that, I even played a lot of these songs by myself as a solo musician for a while too.
All right. So where can you find this album?
One place you can go, the easiest place, is mothsintheattic.com. And there you will find not only a link that you can download the album for all of my technologically enhanced and people, but you can also click another link that we have, which will give you a physical copy mailed directly to you.
By who?
It might be me. It might be Zach. It'll be a moth that sends it.
And does it cost anything to get the copy of this album?
Well, you can stream it for free if you like.
Okay.
To download or to order a CD. So downloading is $10. Ordering the CD is also $10, but then there's shipping and tax included.
Okay.
So
And something really cool when you go on the website too is you spend a lot of time on this. Is there's the digital artwork and all of the lyrics, and I really try to tell people really go listen to the album and then read the lyrics while you're doing it too, because it's a whole other experience.
it's a journey.
Yeah.
Yes, and from what I got to experience, it's totally worth being a part of this journey.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, and so would you guys like to just talk about for a moment some upcoming performances that you guys have? Just tell the audience about that.
Yeah. Well, we'll be at Logan's Irish Pub in Findlay, Ohio this Friday with our friends in Freight Street. That's another local area band that's going to be playing. And then we'll be there the following Friday as well. We play Logan's every third Friday of the month, which that one happens to be a third Friday. We do the whole night. Usually bring out a special guest. Later in the month, we head over to Eastern Ohio and play Cleveland and Youngstown area. We have a lot of them, so I would recommend checking out mothsintheattic.com. We have them all up there.
Yes.
All right. And then do you guys have any last remarks that you guys would like to tell the audience, even if it's just something that they wouldn't really necessarily know right off just by listening to you guys, or just a little in the know kind of thing? That's kind of my thing, because in the know with Dom is my thing. So.
Oh, that's good. I like
Yeah,
that.
thank you.
Kevin, you got anything?
I mean, this one's directed at Mike.
Oh, well, I'll just warm it up with one of
you.
your earlier questions.
Yeah.
Which was, what's our favorite song on the album?
Oh,
I got to
yes.
go with Dead Ends. It's my favorite. It's the last track. And you just have to listen to it to really, once you play it, you'll understand why. But, Zach's voice is just so golden. And I feel like it embodies everything that went into the project in one track. And it was just fun. And then I think also another random addition is I love the snare on which I never told you this before. I love the snare on Departures.
Mm-hmm.
It is golden with the reverb and EQ and everything. It's so yeah, that's a special.
You guys knocked it out of the park. I was going to say Awakening for you, which is check it out, because Mike tears it up on that. But for the one, you want to say what your favorite one is real quick?
It's a tough choice. I think I'm going to go with Leaving, track 6. And I usually say that this was the hardest one to record, and I disliked the song for that. But now I like the end result a lot.
And then real quick, for the secret thing,
Yes.
if you come to a 3-hour-long gig, because we play a lot of these things, I don't even know if we should divulge this, but if you're there long enough and you pay attention enough, you may hear Kiki come out of the woodwork during a random part of a song.
It's a little bit of Drake in my feelings. Everyone remembers that. Even if you don't know what it is, you know it.
Yeah.
And just a little tidbit for the listeners out there. I don't know if you could see it in our videos or not, but you happen to have this cool thing on your foot. Do you want to tell them a little bit about that?
I mean,
Playing many instruments over here.
if I could just get an endorsement deal from Amazon, maybe. I don't know. It's just a little foot tambourine, and you just, we started with this. I just started playing the cajon with my hands. We'd play 3-hour-long gigs. My hands would be just all busted up like I was karate chopping a plank for 3 hours. But I needed something to do with my feet, and my hands, and eventually we came up with this really cool rig that works for all the places that we play that are not good enough for a drum set, but this is our own little, what do you call it? What kind of drum set?
Travel kit.
Travel kit? Yeah, something like that, where we just deconstructed.
Oh, that was awesome. But you guys sounded phenomenal tonight, and it's so awesome that I got to like see you guys live. So
It was a pleasure.
Yeah, you guys are awesome.
All right, and you guys were listening to
Moths in the Attic.
yes, Moths in the Attic.
On
I was hoping you guys were going to jump in.
WLFC.
Oh
on
yeah,
that
yeah,
one.
we should have. Yeah.
Yes, you guys.
Well, I was saying, don't look at me for those letters. I've already struggled
No,
on the
it's
letters. I
fine.
can't do the letters.
All right, so let's say it as together, like as a group, like a team.
Yeah, all right, so you're listening to WLFC 88.3.
There you go.
And
Right
we
in the
are-
lounge. Moths in the Attic.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Good night.
Good night.